la.
Good afternoon, everyone. Captain Lane speaking, and wishing you a safe travels to your crypto destination. For those of you traveling with mice, please securely position your cursor over the light button below and right-click with your favorite finger. For those with touchscreen devices, we ask that you gently press the
Greetings to the crypto community. We are pseudo-anonymous. We are here to smash that like button. We believe this content needs to reach more people like you. We are watching. We are listening. Most importantly, we are liking and subscribing. We are pseudo-anonymous. Expect us.
Such is the power for disrespecting the cowbell.
I'll never do it again, sir.
It says we have people, but then it says we don't have people. Once upon a midnight dreary, I wondered. Weekend weary.
Hey, Kimmy, baby, I had a book over here in this drawer. You seen it?
You mean a little black book? Oh, honey, I cleaned out those drawers in that whole room and made a big donation to Goodwill. But don't worry, we can get you another one.
Oh, hell no. You're never going to believe what happened to me today
That's my
at the
favorite part.
Goodwill.
Look,
I found
right
a
there.
book of seed phrases, honey.
That's me.
I can get those hair transplants now. Oh.
Well, I'm ready for Hollywood, I'm telling you.
That's my best friend.
Why are you looking at me that way?
Go best friend. That's my best
You need to turn
friend.
your mic off,
That's
Sean.
my best friend.
Oh, right.
Best friend. That's my best
You
friend.
ready? Turn your mic
Go
off, Sean.
best friend.
You
That's my
ready?
best friend.
Turn
That's
your
my
mic off,
best
Sean.
friend.
You ready?
For those of you out there that hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
Welcome back, baby. Hey, you are hardcore. If you're coming back to this show, let me tell you that. I appreciate it. I give you hand claps right up. As long as that button will work, we'll try to push it around here. Hear that, Sean? So Bitcoin $95,000, and would look like she still want to go up a little bit. Maybe that rubber band can stretch up here a wee little bit more. That's all I'm going to wrap this up. We're going to start looking at altcoins, baby. Biggest point I wanted to make is, hey man, we're back toward flirting with this area here. We bumped our head, but now we above it, and I'm like, whatever could this mean? Is it a setup? Are they going to try to get us? Because this is a dang sure a nice little Friday weekend for them to come in and get us all riled up, and then come and bring us back down, because they likes to do that. So be cautious, be careful. Is there any signs there, I wonder, that could tell us that might happen? There's lots of them telling us that, because a lot of our moving averages and a lot of these time frames, even the daily, the ones that we usually hang around are about $5,000 below us. So take advantage of the pumps, I believe. I think the biggest one that seems to be being effective, if we can go through this quickly, is Total 3 Snappage. She's up in our little rejection area, but what's she trying to do? Is that going to be a rejection, or is you got a little bit more steam in your back pocket? What does that even mean? I don't know, but it gave me a chance to say it and a chance to push this button, because that's just hot and steamy. What? Don't burn my fireman. That should be asbestos suit. You need to get out of that, sir. That could be carcinogenic. All right, so here we are. 4 hour time frame and the 4 on Total 3. What's this boring turkey talking about? Man, we're trying to see how altcoins are going to do this weekend. Is it good to longs them or shorts them? I see some bears divergence going on there. What? Now you sound like that other dude. Well, it could be this and that to the upside. There could be some upside here, man. There could be. I would be looking more for this upside if we're going to do it. I mean, I know technically we can come up and retest that same area there. But this is the normal little area that we could face that little resistance, if you will, if you to pull it back. Are you going to pump and dump us this weekend? That's all we want to know. We could get a little pumpy dumpy weekend. We could, and I could see that happening too. I'm sorry, I'm just saying it out loud. Let's go take a look at these altcoins because they up there now. Look, can you figure that one out? Bitcoin Silver, look at that one. From the depths of hell, it's 26 cents, and now all of a sudden we're back at 47 and 44 right now. Virtual, oh my God, we're like we crossed. We're wow, that one got hit hard. Anybody that bought virtuals around $3? Because that's when everybody's talking about it at $3, and it got down to like 45 cents. Woo! Just a few weeks ago. So from about that, she's doubled up, and my. How about run at the turkey? I don't know what else to do when the music's going. Now I got to I didn't see what it was. I was all excited. We got something, Sonny, something came in the mail today. What was it? We got Adil Shabir. Hey, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for your support, my friend. We are 100% crowdfunding. I appreciate that. Thank you. And we give hand claps. Appreciation. Namaste. Thank you. Jackson says, please chart YFI. You know, I have not looked at that one in a long time, Jackson. Let's take a look at that one. I mean to intentionally, according to my title, I'm going to go over some meme coins tonight, a few gaming ones, and a few AI. Some of the AI may transfer over to memes. Virtual will be one of the things I want to take a look at. FET, that one's been kind of hot there. We're not really looking for something hot, but maybe looking for a little trade setup we could go over this weekend and things. But let's take a look at YFI just to see what's happening over there real quick. That one's so appealing because there were so few tokens. Now, I don't know if that's changed. It used to be around 31, was it 31,000? That's why it's so dang expensive. These guys up here are good, and we can go touch them and even go above them, as you've seen on some of the other charts around this time frame. She can get a little ballsy when she gets up through there. So what I like to do here is, once we get kind of a bottom area established, and it looks like I'm going to go ahead and preemptively say that we have. Let's clear you out. Where are we at? We're on Binance. I want to zoom out on you and see what it. YFI. Binance, this one, oh my gosh, this one had I remember this one just having a fantastic head and shoulders. Now probably when I go back to take a look at it, it'll look like crap, but at the time it just seemed textbook, or even maybe a little more than textbook. 3-day chart, will you look better? I guess it turned into more of a complex, but that was it here? No, we're talking about way back in the day over here, and you can't see it. Oh man, you can't see this one over here was really like textbook, and then she got up. Oh wow, you got up to $94,000. Goodness gracious, YFI, what happened? So we're going to focus on what she's done as far as, well, if you're asking for a long-term target, it's going to be hard to say, but I can give you some shorter-term targets. I think those would be the more responsible ones to look at. Hopefully she can get back up to those glory days. Love to see YFI around 30,000 again. Nick can do it. But man, she's had a lot of time to do it between now and the last time she was up there, so there's still a lot to be proven there. Biggest area I'll be looking for to come back and test overall is going to be about 66,071 is the actual dollars that I've got there. The main area that you'll probably want to focus on that could probably most likely get hit for a nice little target to take profits, you know, like if you put money in now, wait till the price gets up there, take your money out, you know, and then you got your little free bag. Then take that money, roll into something else, or maybe this coin again when it gets lower. That kind of thing. Build the bags. The builder bags. That would be. Uh-oh. What color were you? Okay, I gotta make sure I got my color codes right there. So those are the two notable areas I'd be looking for short term, because we're on the 3-day chart. And when you come down to where we are now, 54,000, that looks kind of juicy. Would you not say? Not as juicy as where it was before, and she got up to about, what, 14,000 back there. We could do that again. This is a great place to accumulate. Dollar cost average would be a nice little strategy to do this one if you believe in it. And I think you can. I think it will do good. Not, of course, but I've not kept up with the project or anything. But that would be the very first target I'd be looking for of notable interest. That would give you a nice little 24% gains right there. Not bad. Let us take a look at the first one on my list. Believe it or not, it's going to be FET. We looked at it a few nights ago and had a video out about this one. How's she been doing? Oh my goodness, did she go and clear our targets? Nothing loudest. Take profit zone or weekend swing? Well, that must have been last weekend since we're on the 8-hour charts there. She came up to, remember that little red line we just looked at over on the other chart that I drew? That's the one. Yeah, we just came up to our first big ass Fibonacci, man. 79 cents, and that's where we're at right now. Let me clear these other targets out of the way there. The measured move. Do you want to see what did they have any kind of response over here at these target areas? Did price respect these areas at all? Sometimes these measured moves, I find this very interesting. It's not that they meet them going up, but sometimes I see where they find them as for support. That astounds me sometimes. But that one came back right down onto the blue measured move that we took there. Measure moves are a little subjective, depends on how accurate you want to. I mean, I wouldn't expect them to go to the dollar to the T. They do go to a general area, but be cautious whenever you take them, to take care when you do take them. Where the hell did we take that one from? Let's go. So we got this area over here at 79. Yay! Our next area would be this 106, but I want to zoom out. FET. We got our first layer out of the way. This one's going to be juicy. Still got some resistance ahead, but wow. So we could be looking at 106, 129 if things get really bullish. She wants to go for a nicely pump up retest. I would imagine that it would be zigzaggy and that we would probably have a nice bit of resistance a little bit over $1. So I wouldn't expect to get too much over $1 too soon, if at all. I'm just kind of curious this weekend, are they going to pump us up or dump us down, or a little bit of both? To me, it looks like we got a little bit more that we could give here and then start giving it back. And I would usually look to maybe Sunday nights to start seeing some of that, maybe Saturday nights, which is like tomorrow night. So I just wonder between, whatever they do. There's not really much real liquidity, and that means actual real money coming into the markets on the weekends. However, recently with the people that feel like they might have missed getting in on some stocks or something, there might be some trickle over from that to help us boosting. One of the things that we do want to look for is increased trading activity and volume, authentic retail people coming in on the weekends, and that's when we know, we in a bull run, yeah, aha. And so far we've not really had that, but as they get a little bit more confident in the economy, and I kind of mentioned this over here a little bit, this is how I kind of track the Standard & Poor, see how they're doing, and that's a good recovery right there, man. They're clearing a candle right above our, they got back into trend line area. That means this would be a fake out or a swing failure pattern is the common cool term most people are using. I just have bear trap. Nice double bottom formation. That looks like it could be strong. And now you can take this idea and we draw a trend line here. You got too many lines. We'll take this. We'll take some of these off. We'll take the little horizontals off. We already got one anyway, which is just that's a support resistance area that I'm kind of looking at, seeing this that we could come. That's our next little hurdle. So we're doing pretty good on trying to recover there, but will it be just straight on up here from here? Because that's kind of the sentiment that's kind of being thrown out, especially on a Friday. And I just say you should be cautious with that sentiment, especially this is Friday, people. A lot can happen between now and Monday when the people wake up from their martini cocktails and late night Sunday parties or whatever, and like, I need to sell, or there's still tax bills in, or there's lots of little things that can still bring some sell pressure down through here, or God forbid something crazy go overseas, who knows. But so far we got total 3 over here. She's liking to get up and look, and she's going to retest this area over here. We got a few more billion that we could see maybe trickle in over this weekend, but I would expect her to start maybe getting rejected a little pumpy, a little. Let's give it back a little bit. The other alternative would be let's pumpy a lot, and that I'd be cautious because that don't make too much sense right now. But we'll keep an eye on it. Make sure we don't go overboard our 2 DEGEN. But we're going to take a look at the AI16Z. When's the last time you heard us talk about that one? Been a minute. Let's go over here to what? You had 24 cents. You were down here, down in the dirt when you did the little double bottom thing. Is that the back girl, cowgirl, backward, back? That looks. Look at that! Ain't that just cute, Martha? She did a little double bottom action down here. We're going to do some Monday Motor quarterbacking right here, but that's what we like. And eventually they do come back, and they like to retest some of these areas and turn them into support resistance flip areas. And the horizontal zones are pretty good. I'd call that a nice little zone, actually. I bet we could reverse engineer some Fibonacci's, but we're not going to waste our time in little horizontal channels and all this and that. And we just climbed our way up. I don't mean to bore you with price action that happened in the past, but if you were looking at that and accumulating the AI16Z when nobody wanted to talk about it, nobody wanted to touch it at 12 cents, everybody talking dirty about it. They were talking dirty about it, and I was looking at it kind of sideways myself, thinking, are you going to mount anything, or was this a rug pull, or is there anything hope for you? But there's lots of different ways to look at it, and they all look kind of positive. Well, look at you, darling. You still got some more gas in your tank there. Feel the breeze wrap around our flame. Every pulse beats a fire. Hey, R16Z, let's work a little magic here and see what we might be looking at. Might there be... Holy cow, honey. You got any hope for you at all? You need Jesus. Look at you. What? I don't know. You're trying to do something, though. Golly. Did all that come out? Oh, man. All right, so we'll come up here. We'll figure it out from here because looking back at them, was that January, though? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding? Were you seriously? This was not like 2 years ago. This was over Christmas. It was a Christmas gift to go from 63 cents up to 250, and then we dropped down to 12 cents. Welcome to altcoins. And you probably heard altcoin season's right around the corner a lot, because that was the narrative going on pretty much this first quarter that we're ending now. So we got this big ass hopium target over here, because that right now it is, and that's going to be that area that was support, and now is clearly going to be superior resistance. It is of the superior kind. That's going to be the hope and the dream that we have. From there, we're going to come to this little guy. We're going to talk to it. We got to take baby steps. Wax on, wax off, Johnny. That's what we're talking about. His name wasn't Johnny, but gosh darn it. I would be hoping that we can go up to 36 cents. That would be a nice little area to play. Not bad from 24 where we are right now. At that 42 area, All through here, this little juicy little area is our playground. Technically, between 51 cents. Do I have to map this out for you, ladies and gentlemen? I guess I will, because that's what we're here to do. This nice little area over here between sound effects are free tonight. I am not charging for sound effects. I'll let you know that all the sound effects and weird noises, especially the ones that come out of my nose, are free of charge. I can save you some money on this channel, ladies and gentlemen. That's what I can do for you. 58 cents. Whoa, and what's this down here? Snap. 36. That's a big margin. That's a nice little come up area if you ask me. So we are on the daily chart. We're just trying to see where we can get started here. Is it worth our time? 42. Ooh, 127. There might be something there, ladies and gentlemen. Let's take a look at you. She's already a little hot. Says a little hot to the go-go's. Let's come down to the 4 hour. What are you looking like, Helen? Get the fire extinguisher. Shakira's hips are on fire. I can't see what you're doing. There are so many angles here and so many curves. There is a... Did we do that? Did I do that? That's a very steep angle right there. I don't really like that. Not the fibs are the way to go on you. We're gonna go here. We're gonna come down here. We're gonna do the hokey pokey and shake it all about. Nice. I like you. I would like to see us come back to tap 22 and 2 cents. Just tap it lightly. But if we can, maybe I might reach up and just grab it a little. Just because it is there, no? You know what I am saying? It is right there. Maybe just a little pinch of AI. What are you, yeah, 16C? In hopes that we might be coming up to another area which we had previously marked at 28 cents. I think it is foolish. I think that we can come to the 38 cents area. I think she would like it. You will like it. You will enjoy yourself. And then maybe we can get on up here and we can get the second base here, honey, at 36 cents. I'll buy you something in the gift shop. Well, that's an awful steep trend line, ladies and gentlemen. We can follow other trend line ideas, which I am. Look, you got the nice little horizontal ones coming from this little accumulation little kind of channel. Right through there. Oh, that was a nice one. That was a nice one. Let's carry on. So is there something here? Maybe if you're kind of ballsy. And if you want to chase flags, this might be a flag worth the chasing. I would come on the smaller time frame. Let's draw a trend line there. Is she worth the touching? Closer as she is to that line, and we're about a penny away. With a few pennies between friends, my friend. It's risky AF is what I'm going to tell you, because she's coming up here trying to double top. It may be a cup and handle. It may, she's on a trend line, baby. Just rock and roll with it. You can take a trade there, but man, is it going to be worth it? It might be the start of something beautiful since we're clearing the level, or it may be just the first high of a lower low. You didn't make a dang bit of sense there, mister. I like what I'm seeing. We can clear this area. If you come back and touch it, that would be a stronger place to get in. You want to take a little risk on this one. This one might give you a little something, just saying. Pretty good areas. 57% gains from the down to the bottom area. I'm a DEGEN. I got to jump in now. Don't do it. But there could be 50% gain, 48% gains if it does get to 36, 37 cents. So. B21, whatever you do. Some would say in some circles that when you break out of the falling wedge that you go back to the start of the falling wedge. But what you do in Vegas stays in Vegas, or it's supposed to. I'm talking, you know who I'm talking to. Yeah, sweet cheeks, you know. All right. Just wanted to make that clear. All right. There is a measured move. Did we go and take that little sweet thing? Come on. How big is it? Come on. Oh, let's put it up here. Let's play it out there on the table. What are you? How did you come in? We're going to go over here and put a measured move there. Put it on display. Hey. We're at 0.5. It's the national average. That's what they're saying. So AI16Z, can you have hopes of getting up to the Measure Move? I think she can. If you're a little bit of patience with this, I think this would be an interesting play. I like bottom feeding. We're down toward bottom areas when you kind of take the little zoom out. You're still kind of early to make some of these plays, but hey man, if you're playing spot, that's probably the smart way to go. But you might find some little leverage plays here. Is there anything that we can get on now? I'm a junkie. I gotta get in. And that might be a little risky. But you know what? We'll come back to that idea. Let me come to the chat. Let you guys talk some sense into me because gosh darn it, is my microphone off again? All right. That is the deep dark fear there. I got a bunch of ones in the chat. I got a chat rate of 145. What's going on in the world? Is something on fire? Is something on fire? What happened? All right, I can't back up that far. There are 20 viewers here. I have been rambling and ranting, and I'm lost. You won. What? Nope. Yep. You guys are taking wagers. All right, so what happened? I'm lost. Yeah, confused the turkey. 21 people hanging out. Chat rate. That's is my keyboard going to work? Do you work, May? Will this work? I think this will work. Yeah. Look at that. Chat rate 344. I've never seen that before. Hey, Boomer, you can copy and paste. How about that? Hey, you guys are hanging around for 1111 angel numbers, and you gave her doing the 111s. Isn't that kind of, oh, that's weird. Let's get, hey, that's almost a 3-3, but it's a 3-4. That's almost a 3-3-3, but it's a 3-4-4. That's almost like a 3-1-4. Oh my God, there's too many numbers. You guys are freaking, okay. We had to do the number thing to get the algorithm also. Like, thank you so much. That's pretty cool. That's something you don't see every day. And we did this what? Something on it for the algo. Yes, we did it. No, you did more. Mic is on. Okay, so that's the biggest thing. I'm like, I don't know what happened. Everything just froze earlier on the earlier stream. It was weird. Let us move on from all this crap, and I'm gonna try to go through these kind of quicker than what I have been. I just kind of want to screen things really, and I get caught up in the analysis. Oh man, Popcat, are you at resistance areas? Pay me here. Popcat is at the pay me here area. Oh, measure move 43 cents and a half cents is how. Yes, you did. That's good. Listen, it doesn't have to go to the penny. If that's what you're expecting, you need to hire Doug Henning for your next birthday party. Is he still around? 43.87. And where did you go? The top? Oh, look, but right now they're with this little. I'll screw all of that. There's a little fuzzy zone here. 44. That actually is a 127 Fibonacci. I was going to say. Nailed it. Anyway, she should. This is a bearish thing. And a lot of times in a normal market, or especially a bearish market, you can expect that little sucker to come on down. In these markets, they can come down a little bit and decide to do it all over again. They can keep going on up. So we want to, say, yeah, we know you're giving it up now. And she should get a pullback. She should get a correction, but it could be a shallow correction. So when I get one of those little boogers, I'm looking at these two guys right here for my little pullbacks, and I could be looking for 33 cents out of Popcat or 36 cents out of Popcat, and I think that might be a nice little place to look for it to come back to. But these were the pay me here areas of our setup. Gains of 97%. Who took this with me? Who took this with? Hopefully you took something from your own TA and not from something you saw on somebody's YouTube. You know they're going to say it's not financial advice and they're not responsible. You're an adult man if it goes the other way. Nobody told you to take that. This is just, what are you doing? I'm just, I'm basking in the glory. I'm looking at channel ideas here, and we're kind of at the top of one there too. If you didn't see kind of that idea, definitely at resistance, could be coming back down here to these areas. I think for a pop cat, and good place to pay yourself. There is some bearish divergence if you believe in that mumbo jumbo, which I do because it works out a lot. Sometimes when you go in certain moves and people are saying it's not working out, it's because it can go in a series sometimes. Yeah, it's a strong move. It's a series. It will eventually catch up with it. She might be trying to do that right now as we're speaking, because she had a little bit going on here, and this is a second instance, and the third one is quite common to see. So you might get one more pop back up out of Pop Cat, and that'll make me look stupid, but hey man, that's all right, as long as we're all making money, right? You didn't sell your whole bag, did you? I try not to sell my whole bags. This is where we probably want to zoom out and start looking at the bigger score of things, and let's take a look at that. Look at these. Try not to stare, Johnny. Be cool about it. Should I wear my sunglasses? I'll never figure it out. Well, that's why they don't invite you to the parties anymore, Johnny. Alright, so there you go. La 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 la. What? If there is a higher, pay me, because we can always get higher. Can't we? I don't know. 55 cents if we want to keep on being bullish this weekend for some reason. I mean, it's not on the table. I mean, the 800 does not have to be the end all be all. That is a strong rejection area, especially with these little guys down here. But the higher that we go up, hey, the less that we're likely to come down to these areas. I mean, you know, or flow that way. That's a good thing. It's a good thing. If we do, I'm looking for 55. We're going to move you over here. Look, that measured move. What? That measured move that almost nailed it with your other thing? Yeah. And we're going to move this little guy right up here, just in case she wants to get a little bullish. Oh man, that was too much. That was like the whoo, baby. Now, if she can get over here and hold this area, we can talk about some nice things. 55 cents might you come, but right now she kind of up there. She need to take a little breather. Come back to 33. Popcat. How about that virtuous? The virtuous protocol. We're gonna. Oh my goodness! That's a 4-hour chart. That's like. Wow. Well, that's amazing. Where are you? That's you can't just. Oh, that's a nice one. Let me zoom out of here, virtuals. Where are you at now? You're at 107. Where did we have a little green box? A little green box. Bigger targets at 169 there. Let's see what you got. We're playing on the big boys now. That's nice. That is not looking very nice, I think. These charts are starting to show a little improvement, you know, a little excitement there can make things go up. What the hell is this turkey saying? Green line. We breaky, we follow. She make a higher high. She try to get way high. We can treat him like the big boy that he is. Let's go over here and what? From the tip all the way down to the pubic bone right there. This first area that we need to get, that's a fat pad right here, the $1.52. Go horizontal. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, that will be the first measuring up, the first little contest area that we need to go run into. And then right over here, the next little step up, 222. Yeah. That looks very hopeful. That is quite hopeful. Oh, there's some areas that we can look at in between. Look, the 0.5 comes in at that one too. That's beautiful, beautiful. Peg this little guy. He said peg here at 120, right at 128. Well, that makes a nice little shorter term target. For anyone playing these shorter term things, you chasing flags? This is not really the time to buy, but there might be a retest on the smaller time frame. That's what we'd hope for. That's pretty nice. These are also make some nice little short-term targets. Anybody that's already been in this one, say, hey man, virtual, where's a good place to take some target? That's what I would be telling you. Color code them right, boy.
Dreams are spinning gold inside. Whispers.
So the AI things and the gaming things.
Feel the rhythm, Bitcoin.
You remember this guy? We were talking about this guy. Nakamoto, did you come and touch our little white line? Did you touch us where the sun used to not shine? Nakamoto. Hit the maven.
But here's the key. Freedom flows wild, let it be.
The one random line on our chart is actually the place where it went up and did a reversal. Nailed it. Hey, that's how this crap works. She went up to $45, and now she's trying to, figure out what she wants to do with the rest of her life. But word is, and mode charts say, not word is, but charts are starting to say that, hey man, the gaming industry, that's one reason why I like watching this one. Looks like the gaming narrative is trying to do a little something. You feel me? So Nakamoto, this is actually took a hit there at 45. I want to come back, kind of think about life a little bit. It's time to zoom out on this little guy. Should we? We did. You did zoom out. There was a time looking at this about 60 cents as that was a hell of a good price to get in on this one. And now she's sitting here at 40. She can get up to $3. We got it right under $1 as being an area of interest, if I might say, for Nakamoto. This is what's this like on the 4 hour. I'm just going to say out loud and very brashly. Here she was $1.78, and if we pull a Fibonacci from high to low, tell me where we need to go. Fibonacci. I was just suave and slow. Fibonacci, can you tell me where the sweet spot is? It is coming in at 63 cents with another little passion paradise area over here at 85 cents. Nakamoto gains. Naka your socks off. She starts getting up to these areas. Things start getting heated over here, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm going to pull out the popcorn. I'm going to pull out a prophylactic and just see where the evening goes. Could you be getting rejected here? Come back down for a double bottoms? Oh my God, Sweet Susie is a threesome going on right there. I don't know, a triple bottom and then a leap to the upside. She can do lots of things here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just trying to tell you bottom areas right now before we start taking off for the rest of this crypto market. Somewhere through here, you're going to say, hey man, had a chance to buy it, but did I? And there might be even with their immediate any immediate play I'll be looking for were they up here at 64 cents after we get a nice little return. Remember, she got knocked on the head. She's trying to come back. Catch your breath at the moment. Ladies and gentlemen, even that woman that did 1,000 guys in one day needs to take a little breather. Here we come back to 36 cents. If you can, bring me a peanut butter and a banana and bacon sandwich fried up, if you don't mind. Let me come over to the chat because this turkey has lost it again. I don't know what happened. It must be something in the electrical current. Glittery Marshmallow, Ryan K, Joe from Trade Intuition. How's it going? Did I even say hi to everybody tonight? The second time around? We had to go twice because, well, I don't know. Stuff happens. I would blame it on Mercury, but Mercury ain't in retrograde right now, so I gotta blame it on something else. Well, haven't seen a rocket emoji in a while. We are close. We have to get over the May hump. It's looking nice. It's looking nice. It is looking nice. But yeah, I think it's going to still be upsy and downsy. There's still going to be a higher low we're going to put in at some point. We're just figuring out where our high is now. But we've met some levels that make things look better. That I will agree. Can't Stand says, I'll add to the chat. Check 1 2. Hey, checks in the mail. Sean happened. That's what happened. Sean always happens. Bitcoin bailando. Popcat popped off. Popcat did. Let us now take a look at, if you don't mind, that Whiffy. Also popping off really nicely, sitting here at 68 cents. Did you ever think it'd? I mean, it was like $4, so 68 cents is like, well, she should be able to do that again. Just didn't feel like it very much when it was sitting down here at 30 cents, right? When it was at the nice juicy double bottom area. We're going to go back in hindsight and look so that the next time that we start seeing these things and we start talking about them, I like these to talk about these. I like to look for these little guys. I call it's a I've already forgot the word. Technically a scallop is what a lot of people call them, but the semicircle a bridge. It's like a bridge. Looks like a bridge. I keep wanting to say Roman bridge, but whatever. Oh, wait. There's my short-term memory. Wonder why that's all messed up. Anyway, I like that. That's a nice little bottom area that eventually, just like we looked at another example, did pretty much the same thing. She went way high and came right back down there, made that higher low. That was like the first real nice higher low that we had for a while there. And then there she went. She started to go, breaking out, retest. Were we going to talk about the history, or we're going to get it? I still got one target up here. This is my 886. We should be tiring out on whip. I'm just saying. Whippy should be tiring out here at 73 cents for a breather. And that would be the 886 retracement from I think it was this guy. And down to here. Now, is that going to be the end all be all? Let's go ahead and all the other little targets got hit there. Yes, remove them, I say, dare say. Come here, Heather. Whippy got hit hard. She got hit hard, I say. She took an old mallet to the noggin, she did. Don't know if she ever walk right or talk right ever again. 138 would be a great little hopeful target, man. Is that the best you can give me, Road Dog? Can't you give me something else to work with? As a matter of fact, dude, can we're getting right up above it. Well, ain't that just a coincidence? But I'm just telling you what the charts are saying, man. We're coming up toward the resistance area right now, and there is a nice little juicy spot above it at 104 if it wants to get there, but I can't make any guarantees right now here on this 8-hour time frame. Are they going to pump us on the weekend, ladies and gentlemen? Do you think they're going to pump us? Or are they going to come up here just to squeeze us a little bit more higher and then bring us right back down to the earth? Just kind of squeeze us for a little bit of more juice. Why don't we ask them or indicate us what they think's going on over here? Let's start with one of the easiest ones to go with, the old MACD. Hello, MACD. How you been doing, lovely? How you been doing, darling? Let's go over to the weekly and see what she's saying. I'm starting to feel a little bit more kick and pep in my steps since I've been drinking my Geritol. Okay, weekly MACD starting to feel a little nicer. Here on the 3-day, ooh, they been thinking out and playing bingo weekly over here. That's kind of nice. Whiff has been looking pretty snazzy on the low for a little while here. For some reason that I cannot explain, it looks like a lot of these meme coins won't be popping. A lot of people are probably looking at them. I don't know. I'm just kind of speculating because I'm really wondering. These things are so cheap, and they gotta go back up, right? And it seems at least you know what you're getting off of these little guys. So, man, first area I'm interested in is about 75 cents. See what we do there, and then let's see what happens here. $1.05. Are you really? You're really planning on getting that? We had these areas up for a reason, and I want to say that this is the rejection area. Okay, that would be the normal place I would be looking for her to come, and that just makes perfect sense. Okay, and then I would look for her to come back down to like almost 50 cents, kind of retest this little area. So in the normal sensical things, the way things should play out, then that's what I would look for. But if they got some well games to play with us, they might try to fool us all. Well, let's see what they can get up to. So 70, 73, and hey man, you're supposed to copy it. Copy it. Let's copy it. There we go. Oh. Ooh, I double dipped them. So I see these as being some nice areas if she comes back to say, hey baby, what you doing, little whippy? Because eventually I do believe that she will. There's always a good chance when you get a breakout of these guys, however you want to look at them, channel, the fallen wedgies, however you want to do all that. They do have somewhere around a 64% chance, right? 60, 64, somewhere through there, to come back to where they break out of in that area. And just keep that in mind, and it kind of helps you think, hey man, I did, maybe I didn't miss it. If I'm patient, I can probably do better than if I just jump on in right now because everybody's talking about it. I want to be part of a winning crowd. I want to be part of a winning coin. Don't do that. And that's one of the early voices that'll be in your head for a while when you start this game. It's like, but everybody else is getting it. It looks strong, but the fundamentals are there. She's trying to go parabolic, and when they finish going parabolic, they always crash down and go sideways, baby. They always give it. They start giving it back. Don't feel bad if you missed any of those micro pumps because we're on the 1 hour. It's what it is. Let me come over to the chat so you guys can guide me to where I need to be talking, or I'm going to keep talking crazy. Y'all ain't getting to say a dang thing over here, have ya? That you got my chat rate up to 340 something. Thinking squeeze us. I'll squeeze you all night long, honey. Can you look at osmosis? I'd like osmosis. Yeah, let's look at osmosis. Odmo. I like osmosis. I like it a lot. Osmosis with nice. You can back at 25 cents. This thing can go a lot higher than 25 cents. I've seen it up around $11, $12 before. Hangs out, I don't know, it hangs out at different places. $5, $6, $7. It's not out of the question for this guy. May need to adjust for a little inflation. Still better than the dollar. She's got resistance. Don't get it twisted. She's got a lot to do and a lot to recover from. I got to zoom out on you, Osmosis, and we got to take a big old look here. I need to. Pardon me. Just want to take a measurement there. May get rid of some of these hopeful targets from wherever, from back here. Before she decided to think, hey man, watch this, I'm gonna scare the bejesus out of everybody. It's Liberation Day, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, what? I don't think that's what caused it, but we're beneath this trend line now, and that's kind of a no-no. No. So straight right above, if we took send a rocket ship straight up, it would bump its head on about 45 cents. So we're probably not getting above that anytime too soon. But in the meantime, we got this little play area that we're in. And that could be fun for accumulating this guy, because I think it will recover. Haven't heard anything nasty, dirty going on over there or anything. It's got a use case. It's its own chain and DEX. And they've got Bitcoin over there too, Wrap Bitcoin. It's a big DEX. You got a very big DEX. I'll give you claps for that. That's impressive. So impressively, it's grown a lot. It wasn't much of a shower at first, but it's a grower. Don't get that excited. Jeez, come on. Let's touch base. Okay. Okay. Oh, snap. That's a turkey! I'm gonna have to do something better than that, but that's what we got so far. Thank you very much. So swing low to swing high to swing low, baby. Let me mark these little areas real quick. And there we go. 33 cents. That's a magical number. It's mystical. There's 33 vertebrae in your spine. Did you know? Oh my God! Shut him up, Sean. Get him out of the control room. Where did you come from? That was a 3-card body move right there. What was going? Ooh, sweet target up here at 44. Don't be lazy. Draw the line this time. Gosh darn it. When I look down, the line's not where I thought I drew it. Why is that? You're an old part now. Stop it. Man, you just want to draw lines as ever Fibonacci. I kind of do, because there's a few important ones that are kind of important. Well, this one right here, man, 30 cents. Doesn't sound like much. The real sweet ones, I wouldn't. You know what? She's going to jiggle. I think it's worth waiting. If I were trying to play this area, that's a nice 50% gain up here to get into this area. About 37 cents from where we are, about 25. That's a nice one to wait for. Now, she might have to bump her head on 33. Well, that's a magical number. Let's go with it. All right, let's set the 618 at the 33. They make 28% gains there, just on a trade. Yeah, now the next one is: Are you on BitUnix? No. Are you on BitUnix over there? Can you mind if I send you a DM over there? I want to send you I got this wart on my toe I've been aching just to get a second opinion on. I want to take a little snapshot of it. That is a tuxedo outfit on the big toe, by the way. Just letting you know. What the hell are you watching, Helen? This turkey is off the chain. I'm kind of wanting to go in, you little DEGEN. On the weekend, I got an itching. I got a moving for a grooving, and I'm trying to figure out if I got a big enough signal that I can still say, hey man, I'll go ahead and risk on that one. It's a little ballsy, it's a little DEGEN, but we're doing a little breakout, and we could come down just a smidgen. But I figure if I be reasonable, and if I can go something, maybe a 3x little play. Let's pull out the old thingy thing. I've been looking for a trade to get in. Is this going to be my trade to get in? I wants to know. Oh, that's not it. That's for a short. Please don't short. I'm shorting Bitcoin right now. I'm slonging and longing and slonging. I like 30% gains myself. Could you give me a decent? We'll go below this little look shoulder heading shoulder. Whatever. We got a double bottom there. Well, this one's got a hemorrhoid hanging out right there. I didn't mean to call attention to it, but hey, you might want to get that checked, ladies. I'm sorry. Honey, at least he told you. Some people would just stare at you and not ever tell you, so appreciate it, okay? Is that a 2-to-1 risk reward? That sucks for a risk reward ratio. Can we squeeze 3? I don't really like the risk to reward for that one. I like it here at 37 cents though. Do I have the patience to get that? I do. So that'd be a 4-to-1. I will. I would like to have something better than a 2-8. It's so close. So close. I will put these one on the back burner and see if there's something else. But right now, whatever will catch my fancy. You know what I'm saying? What's Gala doing? People like Gala. It's gaming. I want to see. Oh, there, Smolers. What's going on here with a Gala? Let's zoom out. Gala is. What are you doing? I'm bottom feeding on Gala. What's all this? This is bull crap. You suck, road dog. Well, that depends. Honestly, can't remember. Are you at a good place to be playing Gala? For a weekend trade, I don't know if this is going to be the one we're looking for. But it does look like she's had a breakout here for several days now. Whoa! Oh, snap! I forgot that happened too, and I got to go back. I was getting off track. Let's go back to the fan funding. Jedi flip-flops. Here we go. And Ryan K says Brett and ZKML. I got off track there. Root and Typeo. Let me write those down. I think we're back. We're back. Let's make sure my microphone's on. I don't know what's going on. 23 people hanging out. Ryan K, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate that. We'll get right onto those. I'm going to write them down right now so that I will not forget. I started going over on something totally different, and there may not even be anything there. Let's take a look at Breck and ZKML. Jedi Flip Flops, Root, and what is it? Type AI. Thank you much for the super chat. Oops, this. Why is that box there? Get the box off of there. And they show up there, right? Yeah. Thank you so much. So we got Root and Type AI. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? But that's it.
For those of you out there that have hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
Howdy, see crypto. Joe, Trade Intuition. Go check out his channel. I need to pop that up here, and I'll try to do that in a minute. Let's go right now. Check out Brett. Super chat. Thank you very much. It's at 6.4 cents. We're starting to make a little move. We made a higher high than this over here. That's impressive. We're just kind of going to be happy with making a little higher high over one of these guys, and I'm on the daily. That would have been sufficient, but we're starting to see a bigger move out of some of these altcoins, and you know, I'm impressed with some of them. I wasn't anticipating as bullish momentum as what's been displayed over this past week with some of them, and I'm like, was this authentic? Was this the juicy spot? This is definitely a juicy spot. One thing I might want to point out, ladies and gentlemen, if I might, this nice little Bitcoin dominance thing up here, she's at an area of resistance, if you can see that. Anytime that she wants to start going down, them altcoins start getting frisky. And she's at a nice area to maybe do that. You trying to warn on a 4 hour? I would love to see you do that. If you do that little, oh my gosh, do it, Helen. We will get back to our altcoins very shortly, I promise you. I want to watch this triple top idea here at this area of resistance. If that can happen, altcoins can get kind of juicy. Let's see how that portrays. In short, you can just connect your trend lines, and she kind of spells, hey man, I can come down and try and make a lower low. Might be happening here. Can you do that? That might open things up this weekend for a lot of these altcoins, which look kind of frisky. Just saying. Back to Brett, you little squirrel jumper, you. Squirrel jumper. 64 cents and counting. I'm over here on the Bybit thing because that's where we are. And let's get to something that's a little bit more appropriate. All right, swing high to swing low. We're at our first little area here from scaled down area. Gives us a nice, not two very nice little targets to the upside. Actually, the 3, but I'm really focusing here because we got to see the 0.5. Can we get above it? Can we maintain it, or is it going to knock us down and keep us down? There should be a fight on all these next 2 targets that I'd be looking for to bet on. I think she might take a hit here at the 7.6 cent area. That little round there. Round 3, 7.7 cents. Tuck it on the jaw. Maybe a bigger area right over here at where you at? Sweet thing right there. 9 cents, really? The areas are also over here. The actual numbers. I'm just trying to get as close as I can with this little thing. It's a zone, ladies and gentlemen. Let me go ahead and explain this. Sometimes you see me do things, and sometimes we'll come back and say, nah. All these areas most of them are fib areas. I'd use a lot of fib areas for things, and they're the ones that get all the real nice things. But you got to keep in mind that, you know, if there's a number, there's also a little fuzzy cloudy area, most notably on the side closest to price action, where somebody's probably also looking for that, or some kind of bot or something. The algorithm is kind of trained to say, front run it, baby. Let's get in early. And then the more you see that, I just want to explain this. If you are using, you know, you ever put those targets up and they're just, you know, just so close, but they just don't quite get us. So close. That's read that as being bullish or bearish, depending on the trend that you're seeing there. Like, for instance, if she sold off before there, I'll be like, well, people are trying to get out of this early. That might mean we have a little bit, the groundhog shadow there might come back down a little harder. Just these little ideas. We're taking the temperature of these ideas too. Nothing written in hard stone, but learn to read the tea leaves. Are you reading between the paragraphs and paraphrasing? What? Anyways, 7.7 cent area, 7.6, get it right. Yeah, right through there. Or the 9 cent area, light and juicy for Brett. And it's not unreasonable to expect it to come back to where it was Christmas at 24, 23 cents. Well, imagine now if we did do that. What would that look like? It would look something like this. 260% gains. $100 could turn into, if you're lucky. I don't want to get you all too hopeful. When we zoom out, you can see lots of other ideas going on here. There's definitely this fuzzy line of resistance that says, hey man, getting above 13, 14 cents might be a little bit of difficulty for this guy. Just kind of throwing that out there, but there's some other hopeful ideas. I mean, you got some other things. Other things you're working on here too, darling, but they do kind of still. Ooh, you taking me there? We'll just put a little crisscross line here somewhere around May. The end of May there, and see what happens. For any particular reason, our mighty and knowing one? No, we had a crisscross on trend lines, and a lot of times, sometimes something does happen near there. I just want to do it. We're doing it, and then we can come back and say, we saw that well in advance, and you should join my footsie trading group. And for those of you who do not know, for $2,499 per month. Love you to people in Dubai. You can join the footsie fan group, my OnlyFans footsie fan group, where you can get my Bitcoin charts with my butt, fungus infected toes pointing right towards your Bitcoin price. You know you want it, and if you don't have it, you know you need it. And don't worry, if you're not there where you're making $2,499 a month to join my group, well, I'll help you get there. Come on, stick with me, ask questions. That is true, ask questions. Let me turn some of this stuff off. I'm just being silly. You're taking it too far, mister. I like 9 cents out of Brett. Let's go to ZKML. Michael. Who? ZKML. Michael. Are we going to have to go to Dex Screener? How about Dex Tools? Does Dex Tools work? He said tool. Oh. That made a lot of noise. Are we on Solana? It looks like we're on Solana. Should we not be on Solana? Can we go all chains? ZKML. Michael. I'm ZKML. Hey, that's on Weath. Let's go check it out. It says it's at 12 cents. Okay, looks like we can do a lot of this on the 4 hour. So, oh, look, there's more. But wait, there's more. We'll zoom out. This is not her first rodeo. She has pumped and dumped before, ladies and gentlemen. She might like the old pumping numbers. And if she's done it once, she might want to do it again. Enlarge. Oh, there we go. That's what she's done too. It got smaller. That's why she's disappointed. Oh my God! We're looking for this area right here, horizontal. What happened? Oh, and it did it. Oh, I remember. This is why I don't like to use you, because yeah, you keep copying and doing the same damn thing over and over. Yeah, I remember why I went to Deck Screener now. Thank you for reminding me. Our two main areas of interest, ladies and gentlemen, will be right beneath 12 cents and right at 21 cents. Those would be the magical areas to look for, ladies and gentlemen. Are you repeating what I just said? You don't have to live with all these voices. I do. So there you go. Consider yourself lucky. I'm just looking for a price label. What you call it? What are the new kids calling it? 13. That's not what you got. You got 12 over here, man. You got 11. Hey, man, I didn't click you. DexTools gets very preemptive when it comes to this, and I'm like, Listen, it says 1196, and why are you giving me 13? Oh, that's where we are now. Okay, my bad. You're so stupid. Right here at 1373. My bad. 1373 will be the nice little target area to look for. I do like what we've done over here price-wise. You drew a line and it's not there. So this little low here, we managed to come up above it, and we're kind of hanging there. We might retest that little guy there. That's about 9.6, 9.5 cents area. That could happen. Sometimes that does happen. So ZKML looks like she could be coming up. What kind of gains would that be from where we are now, even up to the target 14%, 77%? If there was a chance to get it down here and under a penny, was that 9.8 cents or something? Could be looking at 116% to get back up to this sweet zone, which is kind of the fuzzy area we were testing all around through here. I see some resistance in the air, my friend. I do. Would you stop doing it, for God's sakes, Tommy? Don't make me slap you up against the head again. I'm sorry you fellas had to hear that. Sometimes there has to be some tough love around here. This little trend line of mine, I'm gonna let it. Okay, here we go. Oh my gosh, and there's a twin trend line. This is why we don't use you, Dex Tools. Dex Screener for here on out. All right, so this little trend line is going to be a place where we hit our heads, and I expect her to stick quite relevantly. He said relevantly, as though it counted, darlings. I might want to take me some new fibs from that high to this low. Get me a few more new targets over here. Oh, nice, Helen. Oh, and then you did the same thing again. I gotta click over here, and then click over here, and then click that. Thank you for making my life so much easier, Dex Tools. You're amazing. 19 cents, 19, almost 20. I think that's a very appealing reason to be coming back here in about a week from now and say, hey man, what happened with this guy? I'm on the daily, by the way. You're probably, I'm a DEGEN. I want to know what's going to happen in the next 10 seconds. These are the daily, boomer. It looks like we're trying to head to that target that we just pointed at, my friend, and I would say that might be a nice. Oh snap! He did it again. Oops! Did it again. All right, here we go. Is that a flag to the upside? It looks like a flag with a cup, with a handle, with the flag, with the cup, with the handle, with the handle, with the cup, and a flag. Right all in here to the upside. Do you want to play her as one of them? You can. Oh, you can't do it on Dex Tools though, because it keeps wanting to copy everything that you do, and you're so annoying, Dex Tools. I swear to God, I'm gonna. Well, flag to the upside says we're going to 15 cents. It could happen by Sunday morning before breakfast. We're on the 1 hour, ladies, and what I like is this nice little curving structure there. And what we got above this area here, I would look for that to be the retest area, and that would be the place to look to get in if you want my personal opinion. But I want to jump in the flag to the upside. Well, Johnny, do what you want to do. I'm just telling you, 11.6 looks pretty juicy. Just a few smidgens away, but if you get little DEGEN gets into you, hey man, buy high, sell higher if you can do it. Might it do it? It might. No one can say for sure, but hey, it's a little Vegas feel to the weekend, wouldn't you say? A little gambler's delight. We want to come and spin that roulette wheel, see if we can get up there to that 13 cents. Oh, you did it again to me, Dex Tools. Why? I hate you. 24 people are still here that I'm not annoyed to death. Am I too annoying? I need to know. I need to tone it down. Tone it down, Road Dog. You're too out there, squirrel. That's too much. I can't help it. He's flopping and flipping all over the place. What's he saying? I'm saying, little DEGEN, you trying to chase that little flag all the way up there? Maybe you might get lucky enough and get you another 14% just on spot alone. Let's go check out Root. But I ain't doing it on Dextos. Root, please have something over here. Please, for the love of God, have something. Oh, thank you. The Root Network on KuCoin today. Get yours today. Looks like we were looking for something over here. And swing low to swing high. Where is that? No, that's yeah. You suck. Man, you lost some deep ass retracements and everything. Root Network. When would this have been? That would have been back in August of 2024. I'm trying to remember what the hell I'm looking at, if you're wondering. I just like to try to remember. She has, well, she had her good days and apparently had a lot of bad days. That sucks. So, is she worth getting in now? Is she at an area that she could turn around? You'll come to me to ask these questions. We'll let the Fibonacci and see what he says. Are you at the 272, my friend? You are nailing it. It's like you're just loving it. I will venture to say that the 272 has spoken, and maybe this might be your bottom chance, my friend. I'm giving you a little bit of hopium, baby, because it's a weekend and you might be seeing something. That's a first sign of hopium right there. Well, we might have nailed that one, and then we got this other guy on the daily here. Now, a few days ago, this thing got excited, went up to a penny and a half, and now it gave it all up. Don't give it up, Johnny. Give us some hope. We needed something a little bit better. Let's see what we got. Here at half. That's 5 cents. 5 cents to half a penny. Can y'all do the math? If it gets back up to where it was in December 24th on Christmas, we can go back to Christmas in July. Now is it starting to spell out for you? Look at this 236 area, and then we went up and touched it. Remember that fuzzy line we were talking about? This counts. We already went up there to try to talk to that one, got rejected because it was a little bit more bearish than expected. But baby, we got some nice little target areas to shoot for here. We can play this little guy. Are you on BitUnix? I'm just saying, from where we are here down in the dirt, if we were to just get back up and just retest that area, that is 800. That's I've got almost 800% gains. Like $1 or $100 could turn into $800. That's Moon Boy. But I mean, she's been a way higher. That's where she was at Christmas. But let's say, okay, well, maybe she only gets up to half of that. Well, $100 could turn into $489. Oh, so there is opportunity to be hatched here, but it looks like the biggest target is going to be this first one that we got rejected off of. So that would be the most sensible area to go for a shorter term play if you're available. May not be available for perpetual future trading. May only be spot. Even if it is spot, what does that look like? $100 turns into 273, maybe 173x or percent gains. I like what I'm seeing there. I mean, I would look into doing something like that, but that's just me because I'm a little bit more DEGEN than most people. Where are you at, baby? You on KuCoin? Where at you at? You're at CoINEX. Snap it on there, baby. Huh. Well, I may have to make me a little bit out here. That's something that. It also helps to do before, oh my God, did they just jump in? No, I'm coming over here and I'm checking some things out. I want to see how you rank over here. How do you rank over here? Rootstock, the Root Network. That's it right here. TA grade 25%. What? You got to sell for trader grades. They trying to say, no, I don't want any more. Investor grade is neutral. Valuation grade is 50-50. Smack and dab in the middle. I ain't getting nothing very useful over here. Let's see what we got. Are you something to look at? What are you? You're supposed to tell me what you are, darling. Are you a good long-term investment? Okay. Indicates risk possibility that the root network value will decrease in the long term. Its valuation is 50%. What's up? Let's go over to here. You got an $8 million market cap. Root always building, shipping tenfold. Tide will turn bullish. That's what they're saying over here. I'm looking at your what you got going on. It's a market cap of 8.6 million. That's interesting to me because that could turn into 80 million. That's a 10x. Not hard to imagine things if they got any kind of value behind them doing a 10x like it's that small. Is the primary token of the root network. What does that mean? It's a new layer 1, which is designed as the hub for open metaverse where anything can be connected to anything. That sounds interesting. This all-time high was 46 cents. That was a year ago. 46 cents from half a penny. That could be your 100 extra right there. I'm not saying she's going to do it, but I can't, you know, I admire people that see something like this, and especially bring it to our attention here. She is at a nice little, I'm interested. I'm not trying to hype it. I'm just, it's a I welcome DEGENs, and this is a nice little DEGEN play, I'm saying. Are you on? You're not on. You're not on BitUnix, are you? I'm gonna park that one on the back burner. We might be talking about that one again soon. Do we determine something short term here for the root network? Because somehow my lines got disappeared. They got disappeared. I think I want a different exchange here. The next little sweet spot looks like it's right around 1.5 cents. And from here to there, that's about 160% gains. Oh, locks it. Let's look at Type AI. Is it Type TYPE AI? Why are you talking that way? I don't know, but we're doing it. Look, we got it here on this one. What do you look like, brother? Brother! It's again wrapped Ethereum. I don't know if this is in US prices or not. We're gonna have to go to Deck Screener. Oh, you don't know if I'm human or not. Well, the joke's on you. Gobble gobble. And we're looking for what? Pipe AI. Type AI. That coin. Holy goodness gracious, aren't you just flagging to the upside? Look, a cup and handle. Sell the kids. Don't sell the kids. You can't say that these days. Let's hope that's our bottom. I want to see what it is. We got some stuff going on over there. Let's take a look at you. That's very juicy. That's very up there. You got some things. Maybe you can go back there kind of quick. That's a doubling up, and that sounds kind of moon boyish for me to get up there. I mean, and if you're looking for shorter term targets, my friend, if you're looking for them. 27 cents looks likely. From where we are at 17 cents, that goes up a dime, but I like 38 cents. I think that looks even more likely. To get up there, be patient with it, and get up there and make a nice little bankroll. Let it run, baby. That's 56 to the first target. 119 moonbag that little sucker. Pull my $100 out. Now I got $120 worth. Maybe I take the 120 out and then I still have $100 worth of, what is this? This is Moonkin. No, it's not. I'm looking at the wrong thing. We're on the right coin, right? Hey, man. Yeah, this is Type AI. Oh my God. Boomer moments. You can avoid this if you take your Daratol daily. Look at that beautiful breakout. To the upside. I like the bigger targets. I thought you thought too. Shut up. Hey man, where's those little signs that we had? You remember those? there was this little thing that you could click, and you know, you could always, hey, that looks cool, we can use that, and then all of a sudden now it's not here, but then well, there it is, price label, that's what they call it. You newfangled kids. 2738 hut. 40 rambunctious ones. 88 cents is a nice sweet spot. Sweet spot, baby. 87 technically. Let's go. Let's go back to the chat and see what we're talking about. Are we talking about Root is building Future First, the creators of Player One partnership with Warner Brothers? That sounds interesting. So we could get some momentum and some hype behind it, because hype moves meme coins and little plays and whatever kind of plays. The metaverse, all that stuff needs hype. We should start seeing some more bigger names start throwing some things out there, and that, oh my gosh, that could really hype some certain projects up. Can we look at Pixel, Magic, Mana, and Floki? I don't know if I can get to them all, but let me put you on the list here. Pixel, that one looks interesting. Magic, that I was going to go over that one originally tonight, and I think Mana, because that's one of the, and Floki. Let's see if we can get those. Take a quick look at these little guys, shall we? That microphone sounds a little different. Alright, so Pixel. Oh snap! Have you been here before? Hey, mister. Let's all laugh at him and tell him he sucks. What happened? Oh, Pixel, you died on us again. Did you die on us? Pixel. What's up with Pixel? Oh my gosh, don't. Pixel. Wasn't this like one of them hot ones and everybody was like chasing it? Pixel. What is Pixels? Is a Web3 social farming game. So built on the Ronin network. Okay, I remember, and Ronin network is hot for all that. Okay, so we got $33 million market cap. That's usually a sweet spot to look at for something that might be up and coming in. So I'm not going to diss it on that. 5 billion, that's kind of reasonable by today's standards. I will just say it's way too damn many by any standard, but quite reasonable considering the recent trend of just billions and billions of tokens to make just really obscure stuff. So I like that. Pixels, XYZ. Oh, yeah, I want to click it. Play for free. Okay. Okay. Log in or sign up. Not happening. It's totally not happening. Not happening. Nice try, ladies and gentlemen. Nice try. Where we at, darlings? We're lots of places. We're in enough places to get some traction here. Yeah, I don't see Binance. I don't see what's that other popular place? Coinbase. But who knows? We got Mexi. I don't even see COINEX up here. Hotcoin, L-Bank. She's out there. She's also got that little contract. 33 million. Okay, let's take a look at you. Pixels. You're kinda we're on the 3-day. What's good about it? Well, there's lots of things good about it. She's above the 9-moving average now, above the 21, showing signs of goodness. I likes it. Okay, that looks good. I'm saying I like it. It's good. She's trying to make a recovery. That's good. That's a flag. Looks like that might actually work. And let's come to the daily. So, considering that these guys suck, and she took a beating. We draw a fib from where we were in November, when everybody loved you. Oh, before we do that, let's just make sure that we're in a nice area. Flip it out, baby. Are you a 380? Are you a 618 over here? Or a 382? What are you? Well, let me do a little background research here. It's not you, honey, it's me. It's not me. Man, why are they not ever going right where they're supposed to go, dude? All right. Hard to low, low to hard. That looks sweeter than any of them. I think we need to, what if we dull you down? Are you going to tell me anything a little bit better? You're going to nail that one. We'll get some little micro targets in there too. All right, back her up. Beep, 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 beep. Not the fat. What? Okay. The most juicy small term places that maybe we're on the daily. Maybe we could hit. Short term, shorter term. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? If you were to jack to the flag to the upside, that's 32% gains. That's pretty good to come back and retest this area over here that we lost. We went sideways thinking, oh man, maybe it's catching. A lot of people would have thought that. Coming up to our next little area, which you might be able to go through. There's not much over here. Looking over to the left a little bit, and she might be able to speed through that one, and that's why this other guy looked kind of interesting up here at 13 cents. So if she gets past this area and clears this about 7-8 cents from 8 to 13, that could be kind of quick, maybe even a little higher. So given that this, what, the coins, meta coins, as cheap that they are. Oh, excuse me. Somebody, big whale might accumulate. We could see a nice little swing. Is it worth taking? What was that first move? 35%. That might be. It's not the hardest one on my radar. But let's see if we can get above that, clear that area, and then we can look for higher targets. Otherwise, it might be accumulating through here. So one of the first signs of a flipping in the ribbon. I like that. I can see a range all through here, though, for real. And zooming out, that would probably make sense because it's right underneath all this. So if you look at that, which, you know, it was a nice little area, it looked like a possible triple bottom, and could have played it as that, but ooh, maybe she lost that. That'd be the area that we, yeah, around 13, that 12, no, it's even lower than that. Yeah, right around 12 cents. It's going to be hard for us to get back up there, but that's where we should be headed, in my personal opinion. That might be an interesting play. It's a little DEGEN-y, but hey man, 200% is 200%, right? What was our other Pixel Magic? Magic took a beating today, I think, right? That's Text Magic, that's not it. Or maybe it is, I don't know. Is it 22 cents now? Oh, you didn't take a beating today. That actually looks kind of decent for today. She had to break out from... Well, you did good. For anybody got it at 10 cents. So she had a pullback. Okay. What are you doing here, Magic? Give us a little say so. He said, what to say so? That looks very similar to what we just saw. Moving averages are on the daily. They're still technically bearish. Doesn't mean that we can't go up and play with them and test them out. We almost did at 32 cents. I like to retest that area. It's on the table. We could go with the 0.5 at 39 cents, but I'd say the sweet spot's going to start looking like 48 and 59. I got my eye on 59. Because if we're really kind of trying to play this and do what we're trying to do and kind of round out and everything, that's a great area. We'll go ahead and look at a little higher high area just to be a little ballsy in case we want to get up there. Why not? That'd be around 82 to 91 cents. Say it's not so. It's not so. It could be so though.
Strikes on the edge of fate. Leap of the brave, no time to wait. Path unknown, yet the beat's alive.
Hit me, baby. What are you? Bam. Control and oh, now you took the bar with you. Why? Copy, paste, try and copy. All right, here we go. 92, 82, 59, right at 60 cents. 59, no, 59, 59 cents looks the most juiciest. 48 though is 47 really. You know, she lost a little bit. 47.8. Oh no! Hey man. There we go. I like those for some short-term targets. Let's see what other ideas you got. Oh, there's some resistance coming in. Don't fade this one. It might be a hard time getting above 32. I'm just saying. Got to work our way through that resistance because, well, you're just being naughty that way. Any other ideas that we could generate over here? Oh, I can generate them all night long. And we are at the resistance, but if she does break through the upside, well, she can catch a break, or she may have to come back a little bit, test 14, 15 cents before that. I know you didn't want to hear that, but that is the reality of the facts. Or she just break on through to the other side, meet Jim Morrison over there at 48 cents. It's like Club 21, but now it's 48, because people get older. Let's take a look at Mana. Is this song repeat itself? Did we just bump back in time? That's a conundrum I'll figure out tomorrow. Oh my god, did we bump back in time? That's a conundrum that we will have to figure out tomorrow. Swing high to swing low. Tell me where price is going to go, and you're right there at it, touching that little sweet spot. Ooh, that 236 Fibonacci just screaming out. Why, baby? Can you get past me? I hope you can. The next little area of interest is going to be at 382, which... Are you part of a bigger 382? I would borrow this guy. Get that fib out of our way, man. I'm just looking for some shorter term targets. What are we looking at? Shorter term? 4 to 34, which we're almost at. Can we get past it? She might have to work over. This is the daily. This is the daily. So what can we do over the weekend? Would that be too much of a target to look at 44? It might be. If it goes up there, that's 38. Are you gonna reject or not? We're at an area where we could reject. Let's put that out there. If we do a retest, I'd look for a retest of the trend line and also a retest of this horizontal line. Look, shoulder, head and shoulder pads, armpit hair, head, and oh, I'm sorry, amputated shoulder. I didn't mean to call it out, but that's what it is. Anyway, that's a support resistance area, man. Look at that. Look at that. How nice it did over here. As resistance and resistance, what do you think it's going to be here? Probably some resistance is going to be showing its head there. So that would mean we'd probably be coming back down. Probably a little bit. Let's look if we can come back down to about 28 cents there. Get a little retest. So we're going to pump this weekend or not? Well, so far we are, right? My little favorite trick is like to come over here and draw a trend line. Love them trend lines when that little sucker breaks. I'm starting to look at you cross-eyed and bearish, saying, hey, I guess maybe you're going to come down. Until she breaks that little trend line, this will ride this little choo-choo train to the upside, because 34 cents is the next area of interest, and maybe a little bonus stop over here about 44. 43, 40, whatever. In that area, we get bullish over the weekend. Choo-choo! That's 30%, 29% more. $100 going in here, Helen, could turn to 130. Don't do it, Harold. It's too late. It could be too late on this one to be jumping in, but if you're a DEGEN, what can I do to stop you? But I can at least give you that little target of 43 as some hopium. Don't chase it. I'm just saying. Floki, what are you saying? Floki! Floki perpetuals. Oh man, are you going to? Oh, you're on the 4 hour. That's looking nice and curvaceousness. Looking good. Looking good, girl. Well, let's zoom out and take a look at what happened here. That looks like, I don't know, it's a train wreck. Let's go see what we got now. We lost this area. That sucks to be you. And me, because I got Floki. That's going to be one of the major areas to get past right there. I bet I could fib you out too, but we're not going to worry about it right now. Okay, do it. Okay, I will. Swing high, swing low. Tell me where price is going to go. You're saying just a little bit lower, darling. What if I go up here? Well, then you're pretty much nailing it right there. Well, isn't that beautiful? 236 Fibonacci area. We're going to lock you in. This feels like deja vu to me. I don't know. I feel like I've been here listening to this music before. I like to do these little 2-3-6s. Well, they're very significant, and right now we're bumping our head on one from right up here this high. That was after the M pattern came down to the measure move of that, or whatever to extent of that move, however you want to look at it. But we did a lower high and then we came down more. So we're taking that little lower high into account here to get some more areas, and we're at a resistance area. So what are you saying here? I'm saying, like a lot of them, we're at some resistance. I mean, if they want to break up, that's cool, and then we can start playing some level games here, right? And start leveling out a little bit. But until then, we are facing the possibility of getting a retest, maybe over the weekend. I'm just saying, it could happen. They may do something surprising for us for Sunday. It wouldn't be unheard of, because a lot of times when price is bullish going into the weekend on Fridays, when everything looks great, come on, get you to enticed to chase these parabolic moves, so I can be out on a winning coin, and then come midweek or whenever, maybe even early in the week, they slap you across the face with some reality. Did I say that too loud? I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to yell, but that's what they like to do, so just be aware of that. We want to try to change our mindset to start thinking like they're thinking, and they're thinking about selling. Okay, so we should really think about selling a little bit. I'm just saying, taking some profits, those ideas. But she's at an area of resistance right now. I'm just saying, coming back to test that breakout area would be a nice little place. I'm going to put a little dot. I'm too lazy to draw a line right now, but all those zeros and 6 for Floki, and it's about 20% down from where we are right now. What? So it'd come down 20%. She could, if we don't just rise to the upside. A lot of these bigger moving averages are hanging down here too, so we probably won't come back down. So what's that saying for the market, though? For your trendline enthusiast, that's interesting. Really? I'll play your silly little game. I'll put a cautionary tale out there. We'll see. I want to see what you do there. Well, there are some other ways, ladies and gentlemen, to get some targets. But this asshole's gonna come back and pull a Fibonacci and just waste everybody's time. I'm just saying, Fibonacci's are cool. How do you know? That's really cool. That's pretty cool. So I would be looking for some resistance there, but if we can manage to get through it, are you going to manage to get through it or not? We're deviating some trend lines. I mean, that's some bullish signs right here. Maybe we will. If we do, take advantage of it. That'd be a nice little move. A hopeful move of another 25%. Can you do it? There's a chance. There's a chance. But the chances are starting to run out by our angles and things. I'm just saying, things are a little overheated right now. They're getting a little overheated. Don't go too crazy. We need to be thinking about taking profit areas. See if we can milk some profit out of these guys, in my personal opinion. Guys, I've been going for too long. I've been going for an hour and 38 minutes. So you come back to the chat over here. I will try to get those the next time. My man, I promise that I will. Don't want to make the stream too long. Trump got the pump it was looking for. Too bad I got out. We were looking at the old Trump. I put a video out on it. How did it come out? Trump pump and then pulled back to what, 11? I think we were looking for 11. Where would I have had you? Let's see. Oh, snappage. Come on, baby. Did you? Oh, you got us. You got the little measure move up there to 15. Sweet. Now you did a pullback and coming back a little bit more, huh? Nice one. 11. I think she already touched those areas, didn't she? Don't know if we're coming back here or not. We already got that one. It's coming back, going up. Ooh, can you go up to $20? For Trump, I'm looking for about 18 up to. And these are the two areas for Trump I'm kind of looking that we could get. All right, guys, thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. I'll see you tomorrow. And see if we can get on some looking at some more possible trades or ideas to look at this weekend. Right now, I didn't see much of anything. Too many things that were just wanting me to get in now. A lot of them kind of on their way to doing some things. So I had some take profit targets, and those are looking interesting. And so I'll probably be focusing on some take profit areas on a lot of the places I've got. See you on the end screen.
Shielding through the fights. Mean coins hit fast, scams in they gleam. By my trash they blast, tore my dream. Lost my last dime, rent's knocking my door. Lights out in time, scam shook my core. News lit 'em up, jails their new stay. Flipped a sat to shine, bull runs my play. Yeah, when the charts crash low and the scammers glow.
Good night, everybody.
When the bears run wild and the palms subside, I'm your ride, your crypto brella. Brella, 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 crypto brella, 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 crypto brella. Scam boss smirk, girl, your stack's my game. Pumped as junk, then dirt left me in shame. FOMO's cruelties drained my last dime. Gas fee squeeze, stalled my climb. But I held tight, flipped a dip to glow. Sats in my sight, turned a scam to woe. Markets my pulse, coins my shield of grace. Bull runs my force, scammers lose their place. Yeah.